No, I know. I'm Evelyn Ploy. I am the co-manager, service unit co-manager for the Girl Scouts of the Tarrytowns. We are welcoming all the Girl Scouts of the Tarrytowns here today, former and current Girl Scouts, to celebrate 100 years of Girl Scouting, not only in Tarrytown but throughout the country.
I was a Girl Scout leader here in the Tarrytown, Sleepy Hollow area for 20 years, followed by some community service on the service team, and then also all during those years I volunteered my time at the Council for Special Events. I'm very, very happy that we could all be here today, and I want to welcome you on behalf of the Girl Scouts of the Tarrytowns to honor and celebrate our 100 years of Girl Scouting in the USA. That's our first 100. Now 25 years ago, while celebrating our 75th anniversary, all the troops of the Tarrytowns chose items that represented their troop, or they wrote things, they took pictures, they did a variety of things, put them in a time capsule to be opened on our 100th anniversary, and here we are. There have been a lot of changes in Girl Scouting over the years, but our core values and goals have remained the same: to help our girls become independent, honest, caring young women of courage and leadership. Now, Junior Troop 1317 will lead us in a flag ceremony.
Girl Scouts, salute the flag of our country.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Line 1 will lead us all in Make New Friends.
A circle is round, it has no end. That's how long I want to be your friend.
Now we have another Brownie troop who will be leading us in our second song, I Have Something in My Pocket.
I have something in my pocket that belongs across my face. I keep it very close to me in a most convenient place. I bet you could not guess it if you guessed a long, long while. So take it out and put it on and a great big brownie smile.
Please join us for the Girl Scout Promise. On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law. We'll now perform the candle lighting ceremony.
On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law.
The 10 white candles represent the 10 parts of our Girl Scout law. I will do my best to be honest and fair, friendly and helpful, considerate and caring, courageous and strong, and responsible for what I say and do. And respect myself and others, respect authority, use resources wisely, make the world a better place, and be a sister to every Girl Scout.
Now, we have 3 generations of Evans family, of which I am the oldest, and my daughter and my daughter-in-law, Gail and Nazareth, and Nazareth's 2 daughters, Maya and Alicia, and we would like to share with you one of our favorite songs, On My Honor. And we'd like very much for you to join in with us on the chorus. We're going to sing the chorus first so you get an idea. Then when it's time again, jump in and join us, please.
On my honor I will try. There's a duty to be done, and I say there's a reason here for a reason above. My honor is to try, and my duty is to love. The promise to always keep, and a prayer softly call before we sleep. We'll be Girl Scouts together, and when we're gone, we'll still be trying and singing this song. On my honor I will try. There's a duty to be done, and I say there's a reason here for a reason above. My honor is to try, and my duty is to love. My honor is to try, and my duty is to love.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Joe Arduino and his wonderful park and recreation staff for helping me so much. He's over there on the wall. And if he made it this far without jumping off the wall, then I think we're safe. He made it his own personal pledge to find the time capsule that was buried 25 years ago, and he did. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for your staff for helping set up this for the event as well. I would also, you know what, I'm going to come over here because I would like to introduce Joan Fine. Joan was very active in Girl Scouting here in the Tarrytowns as community director. I believe she was a troop leader before that, and she became
Cookie chairman.
Cookie chairman. Oh, that's a huge job. Yes, I forgot that. And also the president of the Westchester Putnam Council for quite a while. And we owe a great deal of thanks to Joan for her past support in Girl Scouting, and the fact that she's here today to honor us with her presence. Thank you, Joan. Thank you. Megan Bezier was going to try very hard to be here. Yeah. Oh, she is here. I'm sorry. You know, I don't know. I pictured you with dark hair, and that was it. Okay, I'm sorry. I haven't seen Megan in a long time. Megan, would you please stand? I do not know what year, and maybe she doesn't want it told anyway, but she earned, and I don't want to say was the recipient of, because that sounds like something that was just handed out. There's a great deal of work to be done to earn the Gold Girl Scout badge. It is the equivalent of the Eagle Award in Boy Scouting. So Megan, thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it.
It was 2002, not that long ago.
Oh, not that long ago. Okay. She's proud of it. Okay. Pat Ranieri, would you please stand? Pat has been a Girl Scout person for a long time, and she had a troop, and I'm just very happy. Her daughters went to school with my daughters, you know how that goes, and I'm very glad that you were able to join us today. So we have quite a good representative of people past and present. I would like to introduce another longtime Tarrytown Sleepy Hollow resident, Helen Andrew. Also a troop leader. How many of you leaders have 31 girls in your troop?
Today we remember our founder, Juliet Gordon-Lowe, who was many-sided, adventurous, daring, and funny, and who would try anything, almost anything, once, maybe even twice. She had the dream to start Girl Scouting for every girl, everywhere, and she did. She was an organizational genius and a recognized artist. She was eccentric and courageous. Daisy, as she was known, took on the challenge of making her girls grow and learn, and she did this with all her being. We can be very proud of our founder, and we can hope that many of our girls are like her today. Let us dedicate ourselves to living the promise and the law during this special year and through all the years to come.
Our council liaison, would you please stand? I couldn't see you from over here. I was expecting you. As I said, 25 years ago, we did plant a time capsule. Unfortunately, what we didn't count on was rodents. Moles, gophers, who knows, but somebody was busy digging and nibbling on the plastic, which allowed water to get inside. It did have tape all the way around it, but once the water got inside, when Gail and I opened it up, what primarily we found, unfortunately, was a mixture of mud and paper mache. But we worked hard. Some people, like the senior troop, which she belonged, had gone on a 4 or 5 day, how long was it? 4 day canoe trip in the Pines Barrens, and they put in a packet of instant oatmeal. I tried to wipe off the mud and ended up destroying the picture on the front because it was intact prior to that. Cadet troop, my cadet troop, we put things in 2 Ziploc bags, and things were pretty good. We have a picture of us winter camping, standing in 2 feet of snow in front of a 2-hole latrine. Yes, I said latrine, and at Ludington, back in the day, that's all there was. Winter, didn't matter, latrine. 2-holer, okay? And we had 15 girls there, so I've got them all lined up. I also had put on here all the members of my cadet troop in the list. And on the back, I described what was in the picture as well. Compass, girls always have to have guidance to where they're going, and that's what the leaders are all about. Our troop crest, which was not in here, and we intended it to be, was the Star of Bethlehem. And the cadets and seniors of the whole council went on a 3-day canoe trip down the Connecticut River, and that's what our little canoe is a representative of, because we had girls in the troop that went on that trip. We had a 75-year-old balloon, a 75 anniversary balloon. We had a 75-year patch, and it's kind of hard, it's kind of degraded, but I tried to enclose everything. Now, Gail, I'd like you to tell them what, because you're the one that pieced these together pretty well.
Yeah, it's hard to read. Brownie Troop 2440, a group of 3rd graders who meet every Monday at Morse School, and they list their favorite songs. Our favorite songs are Make New Friends, On My Honor, and then from there you can't tell, except they said something about outdoor fun at the end, World Outdoor Fun. Still says Brownie Troop 2440, March 1987. We enjoy being brownies, but we can't wait to be juniors.
And this is from Troop 1252. It must have been a brownie troop because these are brownie triads from them.
We have some pictures in here also that really didn't turn out. There's one you can tell that girls are sitting in a horseshoe or in a circle, with the friendship. They've got their arms crossed and holding each other's hands to pass the friendship wish around. And we have some others that you can't tell what they are, but there was writing on the back. So I kept those as well. So these will be on display over at the library. We'll bring it over.
But there's a display of the library that's way more coherent than this. We've got some nice displays of the library for afterwards. There'll be refreshments.
We have new items for our new time capsule that we are burying very soon. We will also put a tracker on it so that we can figure out where it is 25 years from now, should we not be around. We have a couple of items here. Our most recent camping trip, our junior troop here, our beautiful Daisy troop, our Hudson Independent newspaper. We've got a copy of this that we're going to hopefully preserve in lots of plastic. And we also have a memory book. If anybody would like to put their memories in here or something special to write, we will have it up in the library on the 3rd floor. So as you're going through your refreshments, you can also write down some deep thoughts. Yes, if you want to look at all the items, they will be upstairs on the 3rd floor. And finally, one interesting thing, we had nearly 100 Girl Scouts sign this sheet during our Girl Scout skating, community skating. So that will be buried along with everything else, and some lots of interesting things.
Lots of wonderful things is what Evelyn's saying. So should we move on to, and if you want to see them up close and personal, we'll have them up on the 3rd floor where we're going to have refreshments. And do you want to talk about the plaque? Okay. We have a plaque. There was a lovely plaque that the Tarrytowns, the Girl Scouts of the Tarrytowns planted in 1987, and we just thought it would be nice to rededicate it and put a fresh plaque there. And it's beautiful. It says, tree donated by the Girl Scouts of the Tarrytowns in 1987, and that would be this gorgeous tree right here, which was flowering just a few weeks ago. Thank you, all the Girl Scouts of the Tarrytowns. And then it says rededicated in 2012 for the 100th year anniversary. So it'll be there 25 years. So should we move along to our final song? You want to introduce Pat, or you want me to? Pat?
Okay, we have a combined junior troop that's going to lead us in our last major song. We have one more song to close with, and Girl Scouts Together, and that's Troop 2041, and I don't have the number on this program.
1416.
1416, yes. Thank you very much. And they're going to lead us in Girl Scouts Together.
Girl Scouts together, that is our song. Winding the old trails, rocky and long. Learning our motto, living our creed. Girl Scouts together in every good deed. Girl Scouts together, happy are we. Friendly to neighbors far o'er the sea, faithful to country, loyal to home, known as true Girl Scouts wherever we roam.
Thank everyone for coming out for our 100th anniversary. And we're going to end up with sending around a Girl Scout wish. Now I want everyone to take the hand of the person on your right. We're going to join together in the singing of taps, just the first verse. Like this. No, not crossed arms. Just don't worry about crossing arms. Just take right hand and left hand.
Day is done, gone the sun, on the way, from the star.
All is well, safely rest. God is nigh.
Gently squeeze. Everybody's hands all at once. Gently squeeze.
And we do hope everyone will take a peek at all the displays on the 3rd floor of the library, have a little something to drink, and a Girl Scout cookie in honor of all the Girl Scouts here and who aren't here. Thank you.
This is Troop 1497. This is Isabel, Sophia, Jennifer, Juliet, and we're just really happy to be here. This is our 2nd year as Daisy Troop, so we're going to be bridging over to Rambles in June.